How you guys doing? This is your boy Bob Mays coming back at you. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing some GTA 5 videos from now on out. We're going to be going over all the upcoming vehicles, new vehicles, old vehicles, and doing all the customization work and everything through them. So stay tuned. This is one of the first episodes we're going to be doing. Now this is the Albany Frankenstein, or Franken Strange. It costs a total of $555,000 or $550,000. It's released with the Halloween DLC along with the Lurch, or whatever the fuck it was called. It's the other Hearst. But anyway, this one is a rat rod build. It's a very unique one. A lot of people don't drive it. It's a 4-door. You know, it can fit people in the back, which is kind of fun. Very cool thing to take to car shows, and it's just all around a weird looking vehicle. It's a fun thing to drive. It's got a lot of horsepower, but not the best in top speeds. Handles, they like to slide out from underneath you and doesn't turn worth a dime. But just if you're going to be doing a lot of cruises or car shows or something, this is one of the vehicles that I would suggest for a lot of people. But it's only obtainable during the Halloween update, which we have coming out soon. So this will be an ideal thing for someone who's wanting something unique that a lot of people aren't going to be using to get. You know, for me, I think the motor sounds freaking badass on it. If you put the blower on top of it, you get the extra belt animation, so it's kind of just a unique little ride to do. The interior is kind of old school, rat rod look. All you can really do effect-wise on it is bobblehead. It's got 4 liveries. You know, they did pretty detailed on this. You got your little emblem on the front here, the little, you know, little stand. I forget what the fuck it's called. I can't think off the top of my head right now. The symbol or whatever on the front, just a little grill and everything's pretty unique on it. Now that we're in the shop here, I'm going to be showing you some of the stuff we can do to it. The basics are going to be like your armor, brakes, engines are your standards. You know, you can do your basic explosions to it, hoods. Now this is what originally comes on at stock when you buy it, but you can throw on the additional 2 blowers and get an additional belt animation as you see on the top of the blower spinning up. And I still think this is cool, but I just like to have the belt animation. Kind of think it gives it that little more effect as a rat rod, kind of showing more of the belt loop, and I kind of like that. It's more preferable. And you're going to have your basic horns and stuff for it. No, I do suggest when you get this, there's 2 custom horns that come with it. With this one and the Halloween loop tubing will be released with the upcoming DLC soon. This is all from last year whenever I bought this stuff, and if you buy it, you get to keep it, yada, yada, yada. So I think if you don't buy this vehicle during the Halloween expansion, that it disappears for another year. There is no custom exhaust on it. The exhaust that's on it right now is what it comes with. Your basic bobbleheads and stuff, that's about the only thing you can really do that's customized on the inside, interior-wise. Can't do gauges, can't do steering wheel or anything. Get your standard light swaps out. Some people like going with the non-onx, or whatever they're called, headlights because, you know, they like the older style look, but I prefer the cleaner look. Liveries, you're going to have your purple one, none. Now the purple one, you has the flame still on the motor. This one still has, as you see, flames on the motor. This one does not have anything on the motor and only one side skull. So you got your spider trap here, which is designed on the motor. Which, you know, if you see a look at the motor block, you got the little things displaying. The skull's cool and everything, but I kind of went for like a Hot Wheels look for mine in a way. I'm probably going to swap the tires on this thing. These tires have been on here since last year. Paint-wise, your basic coating. Primary is going to be the main chassis, then your secondary is going to be the fenders, which I forget what the hell I'm running on the fenders. I'm not changing those because I still like the look of it. So I was trying to get that flame to display better. Chrome and stuff. And then you're going to have your crew emblem where you see that goes. Suspension-wise, this thing has a pretty good drop for the suspension as a, you know, as a drag build, in my opinion. It does a fairly good amount of ground clearance in the front. From From there, you're gonna have your basic transmissions, basic turbo, wheels. There's nothing really fancy for you. Just got what you normally get. I think I actually like those. I'm gonna put these on here. Get these a try. And yeah, I like that. It's gonna go better with the Hot Wheels look. I'm probably just gonna take that. I think that looks pretty nice. Chrome hubcaps. Yeah, I'll get that. You're gonna have your basic tire colors and stuff. And then you're gonna have, you know, smoke and stuff. Bulletproof tires. Your window tints are on the sides normally, and the front doesn't really tint that much, if at all, if I remember right. Also, you have no glass in the back of this thing, and that back does not open up, so it's an open cab in the back. Now, what's fun about this vehicle is the way you can drive it. This is a fun-ass vehicle to drive. It's just all around just a fun vehicle to drive. It's mean sounding. It's just unique looking. A lot of people don't have it. Now, the only downside of this thing in first person is big blower. It gets in your way a lot, and as you see, you just really can't see much of the road with it on your right side. Now keep in mind, this one is fully modified already, so we've dropped the Stage 4 engine turbos in it. It's got the Stage 4 transmission and the Stage 4 engine. All in all, you know, for $550,000, or it's $550,000 for this vehicle, or a little over $500,000. I think it's worth the purchase, in my opinion, if you have the money laying around and you just want a unique rat rod or something. But for usage-wise, it's not the best for driving, because you have no roof, and your back end, if you get shot from the back, you really have no little back protecting your head or anything, really. It's all open up in the back, so if someone's shooting at you from the rear, you're most likely going to get killed a lot easier than without you would have in a standard car. This is more of just a performance show car, I would say, and maybe a couple short distance drags here and there. I'm going to go ahead and head over here to the airport real fast and knock this out for you guys. And that just crashed. Oh, that's fine. You can see, I mean, it's got decent acceleration. It's not the best, but it's not the worst as a lot of other vehicles. I think this would be considered one of the, if I'm right, this is under the muscle car classics. It doesn't run under like a moderate tune or anything. Now, in rarity, guys, I will be honest, this car, in my opinion, is kind of really rare, because I've been to a lot of car shows with it, and I always have a lot of people asking what it is or how I got it or something. And apparently a lot of people that are new to the game don't know anything about it, and a lot of people don't own it anymore. If they own it, they don't drive it anymore. And I've only seen one other person driving it at a car show besides me in the last 8 months. So then a lot of people say they don't have it anymore. They just, you know, it's just one of those vehicles that a lot of people didn't like. Okay, the gate's not going to open. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back here real fast and jump this. Jump back here real fast. My cat will stop biting my hand. Cat, can I have my hand back, please? Okay, you can just hold my hand. I have to do this one-handed now, so my cat won't let me have my hand back. And shit, there's cops in front of me. Oh well, YOLO. Barely made it. Fucking Lester, get these little pricks off me real fast. Okay, now that we're back, we're on the straightaway. We're heading to the straightaway. The airport down here, which is nice and opened up. We're gonna see what this thing can do top speed wise, because I've not really tested it myself. It's one of those things I don't drive that often, but when I do, it's mainly for shows and stuff, so I don't really ever drive it. Just hear that engine. Love it when this thing idles. It's a lot of fun just to drive around. It's a fun little mean machine. And our top speed is up around 75 to 80-ish. Yeah, looks like we almost hit 80, almost hitting 80, and we don't make 80. Okay, so about 75 miles per hour tops, it looks like. Unless that's going off something different. I'm not sure what that odometer is going off or how accurate it is, but still just a fun little ride. You know, it handles differently. It's something unique to drive, and a lot of people don't drive these anymore, sadly, and I don't know why. And it's just a very unique ride. It's a lot of fun. Something I would recommend owning. Especially if you're big on doing car shows and stuff and you want a really unique ride look, this is the way to go. So guys, while we're watching some other footage here, we will be starting this series off with every vehicle in the game. I'm going to be going through all the recent vehicles and newer vehicles coming up. Old vehicles, showing you all the customizations that can be done to them and so forth. And I'm planning on doing muscle car